militia that works with the military said they counted the bodies at the mosque after the attack. He adds that 4 members of his group, known as the Civilian Joint Task Force, were also killed when they reached Konduga and encountered fierce resistance from heavily armed terrorists. A security guard at the emergency ward of the Maiduguri Teaching Hospital says 26 worshippers at the mosque were hospitalized with gunshot wounds. Now, the killings in Borno State have continued unabated despite efforts by the government to curb the insurgency in the northeast. Well, in order to match words with action, the federal government is now set to train 2,000 youths in both states in vocational skills. The Minister of Youth Development, Mr. Inua Abdul Kadir, gave the assurance that government will continue to engage them positively in the development process.
The Federal Ministry of Youth Development, in collaboration with other national agencies, we are soon going to conduct a training program of reorientation and skill acquisition and entrepreneurship training for a number of young people. We'll be starting with 1,000 young people each in both, particularly Borno and Yobe State, to prepare these young people to rehabilitate and reorient these young people from what they have been faced with in the last 2 or 3 years. Almost this crisis in these states is coming to an end, and we are looking more a vision of the post-crisis managing of young people who are coming out of trauma, who are coming out of deprivation, etc., etc.
Address Minister of Youth Development, Mr. Inua Abdul Kadir. Now, the presidency has threatened to sue the interim national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, the APC, for defamation of character. The presidency says it may even go to court to serve as a deterrent to others who mock the office of the president. The national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Babanga Tukur, however, feels there's no need to pay any attention to the APC leader. Our correspondent, Paul Mwachuku, reports.
In a scathing criticism, described the president as a kindergarten president with no solution to the myriad of problems plaguing the nation. In a swift response, spokesman to the president, Dr. Reuben Abati, said Chief Bisi Akonde has every right to embark on a flight of fancy about the APC beating the PDP in the 2015 general elections, but he does no justice to his age and status when he resorts to propagating falsehood. But a chieftain of the party believes the presidency should address the issues raised by the leadership of the APC.
Rather than looking at the issues and placing the issues side by side with rational and objective response, as usual, the presidency chose to play to the gallery.
Opposition is to oppose all the time, so they have the right to oppose. We have delivered.
However, there are those who believe the office of the president should not be desecrated by comments and counter-comments.
When you talk about the office, it's not the office, it's not the person per se, it's the office that you are talking about. So I think that we must be able to guide our comment about how we speak about issues. You know, I think that the politics should be more of issue-based rather than personality-based. Those around the president should also be open to positive criticism, constructive criticism.
Irrespective of the political views of the PDP or the APC, Nigerians want good governance, and they will key into any political party that is ready to offer them good governance at the 2015 general election. Paul Mwachuku, Channels Television News.
Still talking politics, well, the All Progressive Congress is indeed gaining ground in the political landscape in the country, particularly in the southwest, as a large crowd gathered in Ogun and Oyo states to witness the launch of the party. The APC leaders say the time has now come for the people to join the team which has their best interests at heart. Our political correspondent, Sheung Okimbaloye, reports.
The ancient city of Ibadan almost brought to a standstill. Mammoth crowd greeted the launch of the new All Progressives Congress APC. The Makbo Hall in Ibadan has not seen this sort of patronage. The flags of the former parties fly maybe for the last time. As residents in the neighborhood look on, even the elderly are not left out in this open christening of the APC in Oyo State. If it is all the former parties involved in the merger that are here, then the size of the crowd on this ground may just be justified. The governor of Oyo State, Abiola Ajimabi, and his counterpart in Osun gives a reason why Nigerians should embrace the APC.
APC is definitely working towards capturing the imagination, the vision, and the acceptance of Nigerians on or before December 2013. And I'm so sure of the acceptability of the party by the majority of Nigerians who desire change in their life. APC in Oyo State is the only party in the state. I mean, if you hear all other ones, Accord, PDP, remove Ladoja from Accord. Who is there? Nobody. Akala, we don't even know whether it's going to Labour or it's going to Workers, whichever one is going. But who are the people? So in Oyo State, as far as we know, APC is the party.
In Ogun State, just a few kilometers away, it appears the wind of the APC did not leave them out, as Governor Ibikunle Amosun meets members of the former parties in this room to discuss ways to seal up the marriage in their constituency.
To have a seamless transition from all our various parties to this, what I call the party that will lead Nigeria to the promised land.
The All Progressives Congress is high in the seat at the center, and with these kind of activities which seems to go on a daily basis across the country, it appears the party is ready for business. Sheung Okimbaloye reporting for Channels Television News.
We'll come back on News Strike with the primate of the Anglican Communion in Nigeria, the Most Reverend Nicholas Oko, wants to see political leaders promote good governance in the country. Please stay with us.
Fun, inspiration, and knowledge. That's what you get from readers, writers, publishers, and the entire book world. Get some interesting reviews, events, interviews, and latest updates from the book world. The Channels Book Club, inspiring you one page at a time.
Welcome back to News Track. You can get all of our top stories and other programs on our website, that's channelstv.com, and on our YouTube channel, that's youtube.com/channelsweb. And if you are on the go, please check us out at m.channelstv.com to view us live on the iPad, iPhone, or BlackBerry. And don't forget, you can download the Channels TV app for the Android and Nokia 920 devices from their respective stores. Over 200 members of the Democratic People's Party have decamped to the PDP, that's the People's Democratic Party, in Delta State. Now, the former DPP members were led by two party bigwigs in an elaborate ceremony. However, the chairman of the DPP says those who decamped were never members of his party.
Politicians in Asaba, the Delta State capital, are gradually warming up for the by-election to replace Senator Pius Egwendo, who died 2 months ago. To ensure that the ruling party maintains its status in the by-election, these former members of the People's Democratic Party, who dumped it for the Democratic People's Party, are staging a return to their former political base after some time out in what they say was a political wilderness.